Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have another unboxing video for you, and you can see here they are some raised wheels in 17 inches. So this is the box that it came in. You can see that here you have the seal of authentication, and you also have the little bit of the nomenclature. So you can see here it's a Volk Racing CE28N plus in 17x9 plus 22 offset in 5x114, and the colorway is diamond silver. Also, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you all had to spend some good time with your family, your friends, and whatnot. You can see here it's also forged as well. And now we're going to go on to the unboxing portion. So here is the inside of the box. It looks packaged pretty well for protection. The outside of the box was a little bit damaged right there on this little handle. These wheels were super light, extremely easy to carry, and I stayed back just to help the UPS driver. But it wasn't that bad. So you have these 4-wheel protectors on each corner, which is super cool. That way the wheel doesn't shuffle around during the shipping process. And then you have this cover for the face of the wheel. You have some literature here. I can't read it. I don't read Japanese. Oh, never mind. They have it in English right here. So this is a warranty policy. And then they have the wheel cover and the grand reveal, even though it's a little bit dusty. Bang! Look at that. You can see here, they have the engraving of Volk Racing. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Forged up here, made in Japan. And then you have these little markers here. And then Raised Engineering is engraved right here. Looks beautiful. And then you have your valve stem right down there. But this is the CE28N plus, so just a quick history and background on this. The CE stands for competition expert, and the 28 was because it weighed 2.8 kilograms in the initial offering, which is like a 14x6 or something. So the bottom line was that this wheel was designed to be super, super lightweight, to shave as much weight off as possible on the wheels. And the way the N Plus is a little bit different is the N Plus is built for more modern vehicles. So if you look at the history of vehicles as they progress more, or there's been a couple different waves, right? So in the 50s, cars were super, super heavy. And then once I want to say the 70s and 80s came, especially with the fuel crisis, cars got a lot more lightweight to be more economical. And then as we get into the 2000s, cars year over year would get heavier and heavier. So as a result, the C28s were a little bit more modernized, and they redesigned them to be a little stronger, right? So if you look in here, the scalping is a little bit different. The original CE28s had extra holes drilled out in these gaps here for lighter weight, but now on the N Plus, you can see that they're actually filled in. And I believe this has some knurling too. So the knurling right here is basically put onto the wheels, excuse me, the rims, so that the tires don't slip off under aggressive acceleration and whatnot. You can see this sometimes on drag radials. So in super fast and powerful drag cars, they have bead locks for a reason, so that the tire itself doesn't actually slip on the rim, and the knurling is there for that. I remember first seeing knurling on Advans, which are another high brand wheel that are pretty up there in the tiers of wheels. So yeah, but this is going to be going on the GX100. I wanted to keep it a silver look, and I really wanted T37s, but I wanted SLs, and they don't make SLs anymore, unfortunately. It is 2025. So yeah, I found these on eBay, bought them off of Wheel Flip, and I have some new tires coming in because the tires I currently have are extremely dry rotted. I've never gotten them changed since I imported the car back in 2022 or 23. So yeah, they've been there for a while. I drove the car all the way down to Texas, and it did just fine. But yeah, it's a little bit long overdue for new tires. So I'll show you my tires when they get here, and it's going to be a 225/45/17. I wanted to keep it smaller instead of an 18, not only to lower cost on price overall, but I wanted just a smaller tire. I noticed sometimes with, especially with the alignment, when I go like 1.5 turns before lock, it'll scrape on the inside, and I haven't gotten like upper control arms or anything, any like extra suspension arms other than just coilovers at the moment. So I just wanted to switch it out and get something different and new. This is a phase 3 in the plus 22 with a 9 width. So it's not too deep, but it's just a little bit of a concavity, if you can see from this point of angle. So yeah, super, super cool. And then I'll show you the backside real quick. So this is the back side of the wheel. You can see in here, it says 17 by 9 plus 22. It's a little bit dark, sorry about that. Here it says made in Japan. And then I don't think there's some other stuff that's stamped in there. And then you can see also here the sticker. This was produced in July 25th of 2024, 5 by 114, diamond silver, and then that 17 by 9 plus 22. Some other stuff that I can't read in Japanese. I think that's like the pressure rating or whatever. And then this probably like some authentication or whatever. And I think that's the load. So it can take up to however many pounds or whatever that is. I don't know, something in millimeters. But yeah, super excited to get these onto the car. Slight bit of damage right here, right there. But, you know, I paid a really good price for these and I'm super happy with them. So yeah, super excited. Can't wait to show you guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see next. Stay safe.